What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Abby and I are in Everett, Washington right now. Just leaving our hotel, and we're picking up something really cool later today. But before that, we're going to hit up maybe a couple game stores, maybe some pawn shops or Goodwills. Our first stop, though, is a game store. I believe it's called Next Level Games. So let's go and check it out. We just parked and we're almost at Next Level Games. It's right across the street from this college here. Probably a good location for them. It's so nice out today. There it is.
Well, there's like writing on the wall inside.
We can do that at the game store.
No.
Let people draw all over the walls. All right, let's check it out.
Are they open?
They have like this old school setup right here. That's so cool.
I would not be open to like putting box stuff out here. It's kind of
Look,
weird. I guess I should
look at that throne.
That is cool.
That's really cool. Let's go check it out.
Look.
Did you like it in there?
Yeah. Just all
some
cracks. It's
scary.
really nice. Like you can tell the building's like really old, but it's so like it's really nice in there. I like it.
Yeah, we got some things. We'll get to the car and show you what we picked up. All right, so we're filming in the car because it's a little windy out. So they had like a couple tables of stuff that was $2.99, but they were also buy two get one free. So Abby grabbed the Alice in Wonderland 3D Blu-ray, and then we got Street Racquetball for PS1 factory sealed, and then also these Nintendo sleeve things, but they have the original box with them. It's like saran wrapped up because I think there's like a couple rips in the box. You can see like right there, there's one down here. So I think that it probably doesn't stay together very well, but I mean, if this was our free one, can't really complain.
There's a Toys R Us sticker on the bottom.
Everything we bought was for the collection, not for the store. We got the gray cartridge of Hydro Thunder, gray Kart variant. Luckily, out of the 13 N64 games we still need, they actually had one, and it was a really good price, and that was Top Gear Rally 2. This was 25 bucks, and the box is in really nice condition. So I'm really glad that I didn't buy the ones that were listed on eBay for like 35 to 40 because I was looking at them. And then lastly, we got Futurama for PlayStation 2.
Not complete.
Yes, this was $79.99, which is a little bit less than what it goes for, but this is a game I've been looking for, so I was happy with that. I really want to get the Xbox version, but PS2 will do for now, so we're going to head to the next spot. So we were just driving by, we were heading to a Goodwill, and there's the Funko headquarters right here. So we figured we would stop and maybe check it out. Look at that. That guy's like 20 feet tall. It's so cool. There's a big one right here. That's so cool. they have a store? What up, peeps? What'd you get, Abby?
I got things.
Let's see them.
My hair is a mess.
Let's see what you got. Harry Potter bag.
Purse.
Purse, bag, same thing.
These are Loungefly brand, and they have like different ones.
And a wallet.
And a wallet. $112.
$112, oh my god. Alright, so that place is really, really cool.
It was. I took lots of photos.
Yeah,
Follow me
hopefully
on
we
Instagram.
follow Abby on Instagram, link in the description. Alright guys, so the guy wanted to meet up a little bit earlier than originally planned, so we came and met him. He's actually right behind us in the work truck.
I have him cut out the video.
So we are outside of another Castle Games, which we're gonna head into here in just a moment, but we got the thing we came up here to get, so let me show you. This is a sign that came from the Nintendo headquarters
in Redmond, Washington.
And it's not wired up, so we're gonna have Richard hopefully get it fixed up for us. We paid $200 for this, and check it out. It's a freaking Splatoon sign.
It's really heavy. It's made
really
with
heavy.
plastic, like heavy duty, like.
It's like layers of acrylic and stuff. So it's very heavy. Richard should be able to wire this up for us, and we'll get it lit up when we can and see what it looks like. I'm wondering if it's just gonna light up white,
I think so.
or if it's gonna have like maybe some colors. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but this thing is super cool. It barely fits in the back seat of the car between the two doors. So this is what we came up here for, and super, super awesome. So let's head in and see what we can find at another castle. We've actually been to this location once before.
Look, there's a comic store.
A few years ago. Yeah.
Oh, they're closed.
I don't care about the comics. But I do care about the video games. So let's go in and take a look. So we just left another castle, the first location.
I spent so much money at the one stop already.
They had some cool stuff in there, but they're a little expensive.
Their pricing seems a little outdated.
Yeah, they had like some Wii U games, like Penguins of Madagascar opened for $39.99, stuff like that. Like they haven't updated their pricing on some of that stuff in quite a while. But we did get a couple things. Abby and I both got some stuff, so let's take a look.
I got more than Cooper.
Well, you go first, because I think your stuff's on top anyway.
All my stuff. Pocky strawberry
You didn't get
sticks.
these from there.
No, I had to go to the bathroom on another business, and I felt bad for not buying anything. And then I got these guys. And then somebody who follows me on Instagram, and I follow them back, recommended this. So it's Little Dragon's Cafe. It's really cute looking. And then I got another statue. It's the female dragonborn statue from ThinkGeek.
Pretty cool.
You can't see it very well. And then I got a Castlevania vinyl soundtrack, which you can't see very well.
That's cool. That needs to go up in the back seat.
Yeah, I know.
It might get
It's
warped
gonna
in the
get
trunk
warped.
from the heat.
Yeah.
All right. Was that everything you got?
Yeah.
I'm trying to block the wind with my hand here. So I picked up Just Dance 4 and Just Dance 2017 for the Wii U. We only had 4 sealed, and we didn't have 17. We only had 17 Gold Edition, so it's just a variant, but these were both under $10. And then for the store, I actually managed to find one thing. Got the Pokemon Colosseum bonus disc. It was $46, but it's going for like $60, $65. And we actually had a couple people asking about that, so there's not much profit on it, but figured I would grab it because we did have a customer looking for one. So we're going to head to like a grocery store or something and get a little cooler because we have that smoked salmon with us, and we don't want it to go bad.
This is really cool.
We found a Pokemon card vending machine.
They have like the Detective Pikachu set. That is so cool.
We're in like this little Asian, it's almost like a mall.
It's called H-Mart.
H-Mart. They have like a big grocery store, which we thought that's just what the whole thing was, but yeah, they have a big Pokemon trading card game thing. We're gonna go down there to the food court and get some food. They don't have the styrofoam cooler, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else. Next spot here, we're checking out this store called Game Gurus. Oh, they have some cool signs.
Yeah.
They have that Game Boy Color one. Oh, they have the Nintendo Authorized Repair Center sign. It's not turned on. I wonder if it's broken. Let's go. This is the Gamecube Kiosk I used to have when I lived in Florida. And they have the Xbox one too. It's so cool. It's a little windy out here, guys, but we just left Game Gurus. It's a kind of a small place.
It's really small.
A little smaller than our store, actually, but they had a lot of signs in there, a lot of kiosks, and a lot of really cool stuff. Abby bought one thing, I bought one thing.
The pre-order bonus for Pokemon Heart Gold. The figure inside is sealed.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, $14.
And then I picked up the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition for the N64, but this still has the plastic on it. Just cut open at the end. It's in excellent condition, fully complete. You guys know how I love to get games like that, so we already have this one. It's just a condition upgrade for us, but it's a really, really nice one. And we didn't pay too much for our last one. According to my spreadsheet, we paid like $9 total to piece it together. So we're gonna keep this one, sell the other one, make most of the money back, and then end up getting that one for super, super cheap. So we actually didn't get food at that food court earlier, but we're stopping. There's a place right here next to Game Gurus. It's like a teriyaki place. So we're gonna head in here and eat, and then I think our next stop is Pink Gorilla. So we just arrived at the second Pink Gorilla location. We didn't show you what we bought from the first one because all we bought was like there was a Switch game. It's called like Pixel Junk Monsters 2 or something. We got that from them, brand new, and then we picked up about 112 instruction manuals or case artworks.
Abby has the hiccups.
Abby has the hiccups. Both locations are in pretty tight spots. Like there's not much parking. There's tons of people walking around. There's lots and lots of traffic. So it would have been weird to just like film and show you guys 100 manuals. So we decided not to do that. There's lots of good stuff. It's everything from a couple NES ones, lots of Game Boy, some DS, PS1, PS2, a couple N64. So we picked out a ton of them, but we're now at the second Pink Gorilla location. So we're gonna head in, see what we can find here. Second location. Oh, someone spray painted on their thing. Let's check it out. Entrance around the corner, it says. So we just left the second Pink Gorilla location, way smaller, but
Not as welcoming.
we only ended up buying one thing. Is there a bird's nest up there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
He's just chilling.
There's a little bird just chilling up there. So we only bought one thing. We picked up a factory sealed copy of Obscure for PS2 for $100, which that's a really good price. It's got the little sticker. It's in really good shape. There's no rips or anything. So we needed this game for the collection anyway, so might as well get a sealed copy for barely more than what a complete copy costs. So that was pretty cool. Is our next stop Super Smash Games?
Yes.
All right, Super Smash Games. We just parked. We're going to Super Smash Games.
I remember it looking different.
I think it looked like this. So the only thing about Super Smash is that they're kind of expensive, but they have a ton of stuff.
They have really cool stuff in.
It should be pretty cool. I don't know if they allow filming. I'll try to film at least a little bit. So guys, we just left Super Smash. We ended up spending way more money than we were ever expecting to, and we only bought like 4 things. You can see part of one of them right here. It was really difficult to get everything in there. The entire trunk is now full as well. So that's probably not very safe. But This is touching the glass in here. Can we pull it forward just a little bit?
Well, not really.
Here's the base of something that we just bought. We obviously can't show you really what it is, but it's a Gamecube kiosk. It is a legit Gamecube kiosk, and that is not even the most expensive thing that we just bought from them. So we got everything in the car somehow. Obviously we had to take the Gamecube kiosk apart, but it is in here. There's a TV, there's a little base whatever that holds the TV with the controllers. It is the smaller version. There's two different versions of the Gamecube kiosk in North America, so this is a smaller one. It is super, super cool. I did not expect to get this, and I can't believe we did. It wasn't even out for sale. We were just talking to the guy, and he just told us he had it, and I asked to look at it. So we ended up getting that, but we ended up getting a couple other things as well. Abby doesn't want to be filmed because she's hot and sweaty.
Look at this lobster face.
All right, so we bought a game for a friend of ours. We're helping her out. She's finishing up her GameCube set. We bought Top Angler. I'm not going to show that one. It's in the trunk because we're not keeping it.
Shout out to Jackie. Make videos.
But we did pick up 3 games for the collection. So first up, we got Animaniacs, The Great Edgar Hunt for the GameCube. This is a GameCube themed little pickup portion here. So we grabbed that one. It's a pretty uncommon GameCube game. I've actually never owned a copy, so figured we'd knock it off the list. We also grabbed the Ark the Lad collection for PS1. They actually had one of these at the second Pink Gorilla location that we went to for $100, and I even told Abby after we left, I was like, man, I should have asked about that. And I'm glad that I didn't, because this one was priced $10 cheaper. And we pretty much just, paid retail, basically. This one was marked at $45. We got it for $40. No tax at all in anything as well, which helps. But then the Big Daddy, what we spent the most money on. Well, first off, here's the bag with the bolts for the kiosk, and then 2 of these little preview discs. They're not the kiosk discs, they're just preview discs.
Bag on nuts.
And then no bag of nuts. God, so vulgar. You know children watch these videos. So this is
not something we expected to buy from a store, first of all.
This also was not out for sale. He's like, oh, I bet we have a GameCube game in back that you don't have, or that your friend doesn't have. And he pulled this out. It's taped up in this Ziploc bag. So I'm gonna take it out here real quick so we can get a good look at it. This is the hardest to find GameCube game, minus like the Sonic Adventure 2-pack and the Sonic and Monkey Ball 2-pack. So we just bought a factory sealed copy of Pokemon Box in the big box, still sealed. And there's a couple creases here and there, but it is sealed. And this is actually one that I used to own before I sold my collection. Back when I had it the first time, I won it in an eBay auction, and I paid like $250. Now, just a loose disc will sell for that. So this is a factory sealed copy, and
he wasn't gonna get it.
I wasn't gonna get it because it was really expensive. There was a price that I kind of had in my mind that I wanted to pay, and I didn't really care about getting a factory sealed copy. I just wanted to get a complete copy for the collection, because we normally don't go after sealed games unless they're priced really, really well. Not gonna say exactly how much we spent on this thing, but it was more than the kiosk, I'll tell you that. And then it also came with like this little Pokemon channel thing that has like some e-reader cards in it that are unpunched. He wasn't sure if this originally came with it. I'm not sure if it originally came with it, but it's kind of cool. I really don't care about this thing too much. It's just like some little e-reader cards for Pokemon channel.
I don't think it did come. I don't think it came with it.
But anyway, aside from those 2 like double pack things, this is the hardest to find GameCube game, even just like a regular copy in the plastic case, let alone one in the big cardboard box. So like I said, we did not expect to buy this. We didn't expect to spend anywhere near this amount of money on this trip. And we spent way more time at Super Smash than we expected as well, because obviously we
It's
had to
9
load
p.m.
a GameCube kiosk.
And
So-
he was so helpful. We've
Yeah.
gotten a couple of great things from Super Smash games. The employees are always really, really awesome. If you guys are in the Vancouver area
No,
or Tacoma
Tacoma.
area and you're willing to make the trip up here, it's worth it. It really is.
Yeah, this is the Tacoma location, not the Olympia one. That location closed at 7. We were going to go after here, but we wouldn't have made it now anyway. And I said before we went in there that their prices are kind of high, and that is true. But if you know what to look for and you know your stuff, you can find some decent prices. And I'm not saying like we paid half of retail for anything. You know, we pretty much paid right about retail, maybe a slightly less or slightly more on a couple things here or there. But like, you probably don't want to go in there and buy Ocarina of Time. I mean, it's probably going to be a $40 cartridge or something here. But for stuff like this, I mean,
When you're your
can't be
average
picky.
gamer, it's okay to pay retail.
yeah, of course. And we've paid retail for a few things on this trip. It's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I'm hungry now. Let's go.
Yeah, I have to pee so bad.
So inappropriate. You know, children watch this show.
Everybody poops, Abby. Didn't you read that book?
No, girls don't poop. What are you talking about? Only guys do.
We're gonna go find somewhere to eat and somewhere to get some food,
Release.
get some bathroom time, and we're gonna be heading back home. That is just so crazy.
Okay, give me the box. Can't hold her up. She's so fat.
You guys, a big moth got in here.
Can't hold her up.
Get it, Aria.
Okay.
Did she get it?
I don't know. No,
No.
it went back in there. I can't hold her up anymore.
Oh man. As soon as I opened the door to come inside, this big moth flew in, and now Ari's trying to get it. But we brought all the games inside. We're leaving the kiosk in the car. It's past midnight already. So I'm gonna pull all the games out and we'll just do a little recap. Maybe show you guys some of the manuals we got from Pink Gorilla. So we had a few packages waiting for us when we got home, so we're gonna open those in just a second, but I figured I'd just give you guys a little overview of what we got today. This is the top angler that we bought for our friend Jackie. And then we have the little case things, the Skyrim figure, the Ho-Oh figure, the Gray Kart variant of Hydro Thunder, the 2 Switch games we picked up, 2 Wii U games, the 2 N64 games, the 2 PS2 games, the 2 PS1 games, and the 3 GameCube games, and then the Castlevania soundtrack and the Alice in Wonderland. And then Abby also picked up a Pink Gorilla tank top and the little enamel pin. So, pretty good haul, I would say. We definitely went for quality over quantity on this trip. We don't have room to be adding quantity to the game room right now, so we definitely went for quality, and I'm really happy with what we got. And remember, this little street racquetball was still sealed. That was basically free. So, pretty cool stuff. Now let's take a look at what's in these packages. I almost forgot the manuals that we got. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to go through all of them. There's about 112, I think there was. We got these from Pink Gorilla. We got a couple like case artworks and stuff. And there's all sorts of stuff. This is an Arrow the Acrobat poster, contact manual for DS, random like Game Boy manuals. There's some Dreamcast ones in here. We actually have this Japanese game at the store missing. Actually, dang it. I thought we were missing the manual. We're actually missing the case artwork, so this is just an extra now. Man, things are falling. We actually have that game at the store. But there's just all sorts of random stuff. There's some cool stuff in here. This is a Virtual On case artwork for the Dreamcast. Gundam Battle Assault 2 case artwork. Rival Schools case artwork. There was an Einhander case artwork in here somewhere. Dragon Seeds. Just all sorts of really good manuals and stuff. So, stuff we can definitely use. So, pretty cool stuff. I'm going to clear this. Now we'll go through the packages. So we're going to go through the packages now. This is going to be the last clip of this vlog. It has been a super, super long day. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We got to get to bed. I'm gonna try to edit this thing as soon as I get up and get it up early, but since it's gonna be a long video, I think it's gonna take quite a while to export and quite a while to edit as well. There's a lot of clips I gotta put in, but I'll do my best to get it to you guys sooner than later. So let's go through the packages now. These all should be from eBay, maybe a couple other things here or there, but most of this stuff should also be for the store. There may be one or two things in here for the collection, like this first thing. This was an eBay purchase, but this is for the collection. If I could get it out. Okay, super weird packaging. What the heck? All right. So this is Nightmare Boy for the Switch, and it comes in like this nice little big box here. This is Badland Publishing. This is a PAL copy, but Switch is region free. And I got this on eBay. This was like $28 shipped. So, I don't know, I figured why not? Just a cool little game I've never even heard of, but it actually looks pretty cool. So, 28 bucks shipped from the UK, I believe it was. Like, you can't beat that. Got another little package here. This comes from Game Swift. We'll see what this is. Okay, so this is nothing special, just a bunch of Wii battery covers. Got a bunch of them in here, I think 20 or 25. I ordered some last time off of AliExpress from Japan, and they didn't fit. Like, they physically would not close, and so they were just slightly too big, which really sucked. I just had to throw them away. I'm not going to try and return them to China. They're super cheap anyway. But these ones are cheap as well, so hopefully they work. And this one is just an N64 game here. This is really rough. Didn't know that. So this is a copy of Yoshi's Story. This part's fine. It doesn't matter if the label's a little rough like that. This is a game we can't keep in stock anyway, so it's going to sell regardless. But what I didn't notice is that the bottom piece you can see is broken away, so I'm going to have to look at the listing and see if that was mentioned, because I definitely knew the labels were really worn. That doesn't really matter, but that plastic piece missing on the bottom might be an issue. So I'll see if they pictured that in the listing. It was really cheap though, so it's hard to complain. I think it was like 12 bucks shipped. Alright, next up we have a Super Nintendo game here. This is Super Mario Kart, and I believe this one was super cheap as well. Let me see if the price is on here. So no price on the little thing, but it was like 12 bucks. What are you doing? Abby's coming in to grab her stuff. So like $12 shipped for Super Mario Kart, you can't beat that. And then one more box here, guys. This is the last one. Once again, defrauding the post office here. Putting a priority box inside of just brown paper. I really don't care that much. I like to make fun of it on the videos, but technically it is illegal. Alright, so let's pop this thing open. Oh, hi Zelda. Zelda's in here. Oh, this is my kitten. We've been gone all day, so she missed us. Yeah. Are you happy we're home? Yeah? Oh, what a sweetie. Here you go. Don't scratch on Master Chief. She does that sometimes, and I get upset. Alright. So this last one here, this is a pretty cool one for the store. This is a box and cartridge copy of Pokemon Red version, and we have manuals at the store to complete this, so we will be selling this as a complete copy. This is way more rough than the last one we had. You can see there's like some damage, it's a little crushed and stuff, but it is going to be a complete in box Pokemon Red version. Cartridge is in really nice condition actually. So we'll swap the battery out on this, get it into saving condition, pop a manual in here, precautions booklet. This will be a complete copy. That's pretty cool. This one was also fairly cheap. It wasn't a steal by any means, but one of those listings where they have it listed with the best offer, and I just offered what I was willing to pay basically, and they accepted it. So super cool stuff. Those are all the packages I have for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Abby and I had a ton of fun going up and making this little trip and finding lots of unexpected things. The Splatoon sign obviously was what we went up there for in the first place, and that's what I was alluding to in the other videos, you know, saying, oh, we're going to Seattle, we're picking up something really cool, you'll see it when we get it. That was a Splatoon sign. It ended up not even being the coolest thing we came home with, which is super surprising, just, you know, based on everything that happened. Like, we did not expect to find that kind of stuff, and I'm very glad we did. Obviously, we had a ton of fun, got some really, really cool stuff, spent a lot more money than we had planned to, but we've been doing pretty good at the store. We had that sale, so things have been going pretty well. So I always talk about how we're being very selective with our trade-ins and stuff like that, and I've talked about this before, but the reason we do that is so we have this extra money built up. So when we come across a Gamecube Kiosk randomly, we can buy it without having to worry about scraping the money together. We don't have any hobbies really outside of gaming. We don't do much outside of, you know, collecting and, you know, running the store. So this is what we like to, you know, spend our time and money on. And we really enjoy doing it, and we hope that you guys are still enjoying the videos and you're still wanting to stick around and check things out, because we're having a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys are as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.